Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and the Texas Rangers have signed starting pitcher Andrew Heaney from the Dodgers as the Dodgers lose their second player in free agency today. Bellinger to the Cubs and Heaney to the Rangers. I think this is a good move for the Rangers, as you know, Heaney kind of struggled a little bit in 2022, but it's good that I thought that they needed to add another starter to their rotation after getting DeGrom, so they can get a little bit of a stronger rotation. I think they have a decent rotation with around DeGrom, but I thought this was a good move to kind of surround him a tiny bit. Andrew Heaney was 4 for 4 this season with a 3.10 ERA, played 16 games, started in 14 of them, 72.2 innings pitched, gave up only 60 hits, 19 walks, struck out 110, and he had a decent season with the Dodgers and the Angels. Played for both of those teams. And, I think this is a decent move for the Rangers. They signed him to a 2-year, $25 million deal. He can get worth all the way up to 37. I think this is a good move for the Rangers. They just signed Jacob DeGrom, one of the best pitchers in baseball. And I think that this was the right move going into, now you got DeGrom. I thought they needed to get another starter. They're still not there yet. I think they need a couple bats. Yes, they have good bats like Adolis Garcia and Corey Seager and Marcus Semien and a couple other young guys, but I think they need to go get a couple other bats, a couple other good hitters in free agency. And then I think I could see this team being a playoff contender, or not a playoff contender, but I can see them being contenders for making the playoffs. And that's a good stretch for the Rangers in the last couple of years, what they've been through as a team and their records and their roster. So I think that even considering the playoffs is great for the Rangers, and I think that they had a decent year last year. They won 73 games, and I think Heaney and DeGrom should boost that up a little bit, maybe into the low 80s numbers in their wins. So I say get a couple bats and you could make the playoffs. Just depends how the Angels are. It really depends on how the Angels and the Mariners are doing in our division. They're not going to be better than the Astros. From right now, I look at their roster. They're not better than the Astros. They're not better than the Mariners. They're better than the Angels, and they're better than the Athletics. They're right in the middle. And I say that they got to sign a couple bats to try to get their lineup a little bit better. And I could see them jumping over. I could see them jumping over the Mariners. For the second best team in the division, and if you jump over the Mariners for second in the division, you are going to make the playoffs. But we'll see what else the Rangers do in free agency. I would bet they're starting to run out a little bit of money. They just paid DeGrom like $185. They just paid Heaney $25. So they probably got some more money to spend, but not a lot. So we'll see what the Rangers do, because the year before that they signed Seager and Semien. So we'll see what else they do in free agency. Let me know your thoughts on the signing, and peace out.